Okay, so this house in the back, I mean, this is the Mcnair. So I'm going to do this a little bit backwards. I'm going to walk outside and talk about why it's important to have a construction trained realtor just like me on your side throughout the process. So when you're buying a house, there's always going to be construction defects. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. They all have them. Now, if the house is being built over the course of 6 months or a year, that's a great time to spot those defects and try to put a stop to it, try to let the builder fix them. You know, that's so important. And I'm speaking in general with any home builder, not Centex in particular. If the house is an inventory home, you always want to purchase the one that seems to be in the best condition, the best shape. And again, defects, defects, defects. The same thing with a resale house, a used home. You always want to purchase one that has the least amount of defects. And the reason being is that after you close on whatever home it is, the home is yours. And once the home is yours, you know, it's your responsibility ultimately to make repairs and to fix it. And those repairs can cost you thousands of dollars very easily. And if you don't believe me, call some roofing companies, siding companies, stucco companies. Heaven forbid if you had to take your foundation and tear it up, crack open the foundation to get the leaking pipes in there. You know, any of those companies are going to give you an extremely high repair bill. You could call plumbers, you could call electricians and see what they charge. I mean, it's super expensive for, you know, 30 minutes of their time. An HVAC company can charge an arm and a leg as well. So you want to make sure that you purchase a house with as little defects as possible. And that's where my unique skill set comes into play. With all the licensing and certifications that I have, I can help you better than all the other realtors with no construction training. And let's face it, most of them don't have any construction training. And all they do is hype, hype, hype. And if you've been watching the videos of other realtors, which I'm sure you have, you'll notice that all the videos are about how great the community is, how great the floor plan is, how great the house is, and how they can help you best like that. Well, let's face it, that stuff is easy. That's the easy stuff. The construction stuff, that's the hard part. So that's the challenging part. That's the one that you need a construction trained realtor from start to finish and a great team on your side helping you, because let's face it, without that great team, you could be buying a house that has a lot of issues and a lot of defects. And check out my website, richnotohomes.com. Thank you again for watching. I hope you have a great day. Okay, so we're inside the Mcnair from Pulte, Centex.
Entry exit open.
This is in Parrish, Florida, so let's have a look at this model. Looks like they got some tape on here they're painting. There's a lot of people around here right now, so I'm kind of just going to move quick. I don't have a video of a Mcnair, so I wanted to at least get this while there's time. At least I don't think I do. I might. Wow, it's a great kitchen. Look at that. Oh, I like this. I like this table too. Okay, so you got a covered patio. Oversized pantry, it says. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, that's a good sized pantry, no doubt. Lots of countertop space. The name, the Mcnair, is so familiar. I wonder, I mean, I could possibly have it sitting in my collection of unfinished videos. It's a two-story house, as you could see. I feel like I do have a video of this. This just looks so familiar. Maybe it was in Lake Alfred, or maybe it's similar to that house, which is a slight variation. Because that community's Pulte, so this is Centex. Sometimes their models overlap a bit. But we're out in Parrish, Florida. That's where this model is located. That's the HVAC closet to the right. So the Mcnair. Yeah, nice house. I like it, no doubt. Of course, being a two-story house, I always wish that there's a bedroom on the first floor. Or at least a shower, I guess. A shower, bathtub sort of thing on the first floor. I feel like that would make every two-story house so much better, at least for the future.